Annyeonghaseyo everyone, and welcome back to some more Dead Cells. So I actually changed the beta to the beta build of the game because on the Reddit it said the beta build was actually better, I think. And so this is why the menu looks so different. And once you see in game, I did play one run on the main save slot, and you will notice quite a lot of things have been changed. As you can see, even the text boxes look more softer, I guess you could say. And so you'll see that the mechanics and everything are actually quite different. But it shouldn't be too different. One thing that I have noticed is pardon me. The time doors for some of the floors have actually changed. I think so. The promenade of the condemned, however you say that, is actually the same. So 2 minutes as before. But what's different? What's different is the what is it? Ossuary? Is that the second one? That one went from I need to scroll. That one went from 8. Actually no, that one's the same too. Okay, so never mind. The first one that changes is the Black Bridge. So the Black Bridge used to be 17 minutes for the time door, but it's actually been reduced to 15. I'm pretty sure, and so we're gonna have to rush like quite a bit more. Oh, I can actually use that now. Except I won't be going there because I'm not confident that I'll be able to survive in the toxic sewers, because that vine will most likely, like 99% sure, lead to the toxic sewers. And so I think this might be an item vine. Yes. So the infantry grenade, I'm pretty sure if that's correct. Yeah, inflicts 55 damage. Alright, so it's just a normal grenade. Yeah, so the time doors have changed. Oh, alright, I will buy this freezing because I remember, I'm not sure about if it's changed in the beta build, but I do know that freezing, like any type of CC is actually, or like any type of stun, immobilization, anything like that is actually quite powerful in this game. Also, I think we'll see later on, I will be going with the saves you once extra life thing again because I'm bad at the game. And also pots, potions. Sorry, so in the public build of the game, they refill, or like I'll show you at the end of this level. So what happens is the potion refills only occur every 2 floors, if I'm correct. From what I've seen, they're a lot more rare than they are like in the beta build. I will go brutality next because we have no green items. Ooh, a new blueprint. Let's go. So yeah, the potions are actually you need to be much more conservative of how you use them, which is something I realized while I was playing that on my main slot, which is actually like something I'm really bad at because I'm bad at this game, so I usually tend to use all the pots in like a floor. So this is gonna be something new for me. Yeah, so you'll be able to see me almost die, and I did have some in that run. I did have a moment where, because I couldn't refill my potion, I had to fight the boss. What is it? The Ninja King or whatever in the clock tower, or whatever that room is. With almost no HP, and so I was sweating my balls on that fight. But hopefully I'll be able to play better this game. yeah, hopefully I'll be able to play better this game and get all the time doors, because I did miss I think the incomplete one, unknown one, or whatever it is. It's actually called something else in this in the beta build. It's, oh my, yeah, as you can tell, pots will be very a rare resource for me. Alright, I can't use that. So the next rune we'll be getting is, where is it? Info? Okay, I don't know how this new menu works. Oh yeah, as you can tell, the menu is completely different now. The main like bare bones menu kind of stuff, so like the options, restart, quit, are on the bottom, and you just scroll through them. Whereas before you had to use the bumpers to get to those menus. And yeah, so one thing that I did notice is that food is actually going to be something that is, oh my goodness, something that is going to be really helpful in the oncoming levels, because if you don't have pots, like chefs, the food chefs, they will be the only source of health regen. Oh my goodness, come on, too fast for me. Yeah, so they'll be the only source of health, which is actually, and they're quite rare, so I'm gonna definitely have a hard time getting through these levels, because yeah, as you can see, most shops will be like weapon shops and stuff like that, or active shops. So yeah, food is gonna be something really valuable as we come across more of the levels. I don't think, okay, well, I think we'll just sell that. I cannot sell. I forgot. My bad. So there was no point in taking it anyways. But yeah, so if you're wondering why my voice is actually like all stuffy and low, is because oh my god. Oh, please. Okay. Forgive me. Wow, I'm not the best at this game, as you can tell. Yeah, I did just come out of the shower, and I felt like I missed one of my lectures already, so I thought might as well just give a go at recording. Please, save me. So yeah, I will be going back to school after I finish recording this video, but for the time being, I will be having fun trying to record this and try my best to not suicide on the first two levels like I did in the last recording. Oh, and I did realize, one of my friends pointed it out for me, that I called Dead Cells Dark Souls in the in the video. In the intro, I said, oh, we'll be playing Dark Souls instead of Dead Cells, even though like I did have a script next to me on a notepad, because I was nervous, and so I was actually not reading off it, but like I did sort of glance at it here for the intro, and I still called it Dark Souls. Well, they do sound familiar, similar. Sorry, Dead Cells, Dark Souls. Because I did play Dark Souls 2 and 3, and they were some good games, but you know, just saying. This is only 5 souls. I will unlock it. It's not bad of a sword either. We do need this health fast though, as soon as possible. Does this do more DPS? No, it doesn't. I think instead of going for, so later on, I think I'll show you here. I lied. I lied. So I thought we will go cooldown reduction, even though I haven't been using my actives that much, but we will still go it. This part, I swear God, in the main save, so it's broken. Sometimes it's broken in half, and so it's just like cracked along the middle where my head is, sort of, and you can't use it. So you have to just walk past and go to the next level with however many charges of your pot you have left, or oh my goodness, or like however much health you have if you don't have any charges left. And so what changed is the shops, the food shops, they will. I don't know if it's guaranteed, but of the like 2 shops that I came across, they all sell a charge for your pot that you can refill. But the thing is, it's extremely expensive. Like I think it costs like a few like 1,000 grand, like 10,000 or like. There was one time where I remember it being like 30,000 grand, 30,000 grand, 30,000, and so I was struggling quite a bit there. Excuse me, where's the time door, good sirs? Please, please. I do have 2 minutes left until the time door, so I don't really, it's not really that big of a deal, but still, I'd like it as soon as possible. I will not be taking the shield because I think our setup right now is actually like really good. The CC with some good DPS, reliable DPS at least, because the twin daggers has a guaranteed crit on the 3rd hit, which is what you see when you see the yellow numbers come out of enemies. And I did realize one thing else that I realized in the beta build is that I don't know, don't quote me on this, but like it's just like a placebo maybe. Like I felt like turrets were nerfed, not in the damage way, maybe the damage wise, but like oh my god, that was stupid. Health wise, so they would just die instantly to like any normal enemy. I don't know if that's just me being overly like paranoid about turret nerfs, because I actually love them, but they do seem to be like weaker. So you like the crossbow-matic, I mean, mainly that one is it's like it just wouldn't do enough DPS anymore because it just dies so easily. And so that's when the cooldown reduction was actually quite helpful, because once it scaled properly, pardon me, it could scale down to like 2 seconds or something like that. Oh, pardon me. And oh god. And so yeah, every time it died, you could basically just plop another one down. But before then, in the early game when the cooldown's like 8 seconds or something like that, it was really difficult to just like use them as like effectively as possible, because they would just die to like any enemy that just hit him like 3 times, 2 times. And so it was I think they're trying to like veer it away from being like a set it and forget it type of thing anymore, because honestly it was too easy for a turret build. You could literally just press 2 triggers and then stand like on a chain where like the enemies couldn't hit you, and then they just do like 1 trillion damage per second. And so it was a bit unbalanced. So yeah, I think it is a good way to like nerf them, sort of directly I guess, but sort of indirectly, like not damage wise, but like how they work, or how you have to play around them. So I don't know how I feel about it though. Oh god, oopsies. It's because I rely on the turret so much because I'm bad at the game. It is okay. That was not what I wanted to do. It was a bit less how do I say it? Appealing of a what is it? A change for me. So, but you know, you have to live with it. So we have 4 more minutes left for the Black Bridge time door. So we'll have to. I think it's plenty of time actually. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, it should be enough. Hopefully I won't die like I did in the last video at 17 minutes. Hopefully. But we will explore just a little bit more, because Wait, sorry, 1 second. Some pop-up from an antivirus. My bad. I will take the sinew slicer. Sinew slicer? I don't know. Because it is a turret, and even though I did just like say they got nerfed, I believe they will do more damage than a stupid normal grenade that just does 1 tick of damage. Whereas this has a chance to do more than that. So we will be going to the Black Bridge now. I think we explored everything. So we will. One other thing that's changed is really 2 cells. Oh, come on. Yeah, so is this the okay, never mind. In the okay, I'm actually looking like an idiot right now, but there's another one of these dudes. On the main save when I played, there was another one of these like similar looking dudes. I don't know what they are, like Oompa Loompas, I guess. And so not the mutation guy, but he would give you the ability to reforge the like the what is it? What do you call them? Like talents, I guess, of the item. So like for the twin daggers, it says 100% damage to a burning target. If you paid like 490 gold, depending on the level of your daggers, your weapon or whatever, you could reforge the talents, and so you could change it from like, let's say you had like a really good turret, but it said like 100% damage taken, and you didn't like that, you could hold on to it if you wanted to, until you met this dude, and you could reforge it, and you could change it from like 100% damage to like maybe like 25% damage. For the turret. So yeah, it's like it's a pretty good new mechanic that's I think really useful, I guess. And I know I look like a liar. I swear to God, in the main file, these pots like every second what is it? Second floor, these pots were broken. But anyways, I think it might be because of the boss cell that you get from defeating the king for the first time. But for now, take everything I say as a grain of salt, because obviously I'm incorrect. I will have to. That was very bad. And so yeah, see, this is where the cooldown reduction comes in handy, because you can, like, as you can see, the turrets just die instantly. Like, they actually do like almost no damage before they die, and so, oh my God, why are you facing that way? Yeah, so it's actually this. Wow, that was really close. Yeah, so like the cooldown reduction actually helps you just plonking down over and over again. As you can see, it just died instantly, but I can put it back up because it's on such a short cooldown. And so it's actually quite useful. Even with these immobilizing traps, because he oh my, I'm an actual madman. Please come here. Baited. Okay, I need to drink a pot. Drink a pot. Okay. So yeah, so when he jumps or anything like that, these traps will be really useful because he can't move. I just need to beat you over here. Come on. There we go. That's what I thought. Ooh, did you see that? I caught him while he was jumping. Oh. No! Please don't die here. I swear to God, I'll forever be... That was scary. Oh, let's go. I've done it. Alright, so every time you see these like scroll type of things, this is like a blueprint. And okay, yeah, see, there's a rune here. I don't know what it's for though. Please. So there's the blueprint, and then unknown artifact. What is this? Oh, this is a daily run, right? So after defeating the incomplete one, yeah, the daily run. So you can finish the what is it? You get access to the daily runs now. What is this? So I think when they're gold, or so like it says throwing knife L. So L means legendary, and so it says. So it says colorless, so it'll actually go with either red or blue, which is pretty good for us. If you can see, it says with the star next to it, 100% damage inflicted on enemies, 100% damage taken. So this is something where I don't really want to take this right now, but I think I will just to show you the reforging. No, actually, I don't even have the reforging thing unlocked. So I won't take it, but let's say you did like this weapon, and since it's legendary, maybe it does more damage. You could take it to the reforging Oompa Loompa, and they will change the 100% damage taken and dealt thing into something that like is less like scary, I guess, because I cannot handle 100% damage taken. The burden of that, if I get hit once, I'll probably just die. Alright, so this is the Collector. He looks sort of like the Collector in the Marvel movies, but he has short stuff. You made it this far alive, eh? Well, you know what I mean. I'm the jokes, it's the blacksmith. I work with the Collector next door. Never mind, the Collector's the next door person. So if you've got cells, I can improve your gear. And so, yes, this is where, in the public build, what happens is you would upgrade each individual item with the plus quality there in quotation marks. So what that does is it's just a little upgrade to like the damage, like the DPS of the weapons or even the active items. But now I think what they're doing is they're just lumping it all together into percentage. So I'll do that in a second. Let me just grab this time real quickly. There's another blueprint there. I want to save 2 cells for the what is it? Second charge of the pot. Yes, please. And then I will show you guys how that changes, how the percentage changes on this guy. So what happens is if you see we have wait, where's my cursor there? No, it's not. 38 cells right now. So if I put in 10 cells, you'll see it gets upgraded to, excuse me? Wait. Wait. Excuse me? This must be I think it's got something to do with the boss cell, maybe? Because, plus the plus something, whatever plus items were actually gated behind, no they weren't. They were just normal. Okay, I'm tripping. That should have worked because on the main save, I put in I think like 20 cells and it like went up to like 20 whatever percent. Like I think it goes up in 5% levels or 10% levels or something like that. So I should have definitely had like at least what is it 30% there, but I don't know why it didn't actually work there. So I'm as confused as you guys. You guys probably think I know nothing about the game, but I swear, I swear to Christ, something should have happened there. I think maybe it's just because I was playing on the main account, which main save file, which I shouldn't have done. I should have gone blind and then gone with you guys. But for now, as I said before, just ignore everything I say because apparently it's all a lie. Well, for now, we'll go through these enemies. What else? I think this item. Oh my god. No, this floor was actually called the Fog Fjord in the last in the public beta. I mean not beta, sorry, public build. I will not take the cursed chest because if you don't know what that does is it gives you a scroll, an item, and some gold, I think, or yeah, some gold. But what you do is you get cursed instead, and so if you take any damage from any enemy, doesn't matter like, oh my god, so like anything like that, doesn't matter how big or how small, you will die. What? Wait, what? Is that not a secret? I swear, I'm not crawling out. I swear to God. Okay. Usually if you see like dotted things like that, it's a secret, but I guess not. See like that. What? Okay, well, yeah, this level was actually called the Fog Fjord, but they have changed it to the Silt Village or something like that. Wow, I am so bad at this game. Holy mother. Yeah, so they did change some of the names of like enemies and what, you can shoot over the gap there? It's genius. Yeah, so this is the Silt Village, the unknown whatever it's called, the incomplete one is called the Concierge now, or how do you say it? See, oh yeah, so here, I can show you now. This is a health flask recharge. 40,000 gold. Holy, so yeah, this is I think for like later on in the game where you don't get the health health restock. And so this is where like you would be able to, if you had a insane abundance of gold, you could just buy that. But otherwise, you could just buy these. Actually, I'll buy one now just to show you guys. Yeah, so it's like that health regen. Just you can. It's gold. You have to pay gold, but like, in the direst of times, it's obviously going to be worth it because when you have no pots, it's going to actually like help so much and prevent you from dying. Ooh, okay. But yeah. Oh, and he dropped a drumstick. So yeah. So enemies have a chance of dropping food every now and then, or like even like they drop a bunch of food. But yeah, they sometimes do drop drumsticks and kebabs and stuff, and that's when you like really praise the almighty RNGs, because I can't tell you how many times I've just left the level with like 2% of my health remaining because I just misplay that much, and I don't have any pots, and then sometimes let's get it. It's upgraded. It's a 5th level twin daggers, so it does almost double DPS, and that actually seems amazing. Yeah, so you'd have to go to the next level with like the 2% health that you carry on if you don't have the health the pot restock. But most of the time after a boss at least, I think it's guaranteed to have health regen, and so that was at least something. Oh my. How can a man be this bad at the game? Oh god. So yeah, there's a secret here. Let's go. This door, I'm pretty sure, leads to the Forgotten Sepulchre. I'll show you guys quickly. I can't even go because I don't have the rune. Well, yeah. So, talking about runes, this is the next rune that we'll be getting. I don't know where to get it because I'm pretty sure in the like really early access, it was just like when you beat bosses you could get it, but now, because as I mentioned in the last episode, they changed it to elites that you find in like certain floors, and so oh god, where did you red nutsack come from? Yeah, so we'll be playing blind on like unlock lines because all this beta stuff and even just the early access stuff is actually quite new. So we'll be forging onward. Please! Oh my god, these red nutsacks. Speaking of nutsacks, actually, I think I'll just take this as an extra, as an upgraded active. Speaking of nutsacks, what is it? The Thanos in the Avengers Infinity War movie, though. Can I say any more? That was something else. My goodness. Holy That. Wow! What was that damage? Oh my god, I'm actually so goddamn bad at this game. So these are amulets, minus 10% damage reduction. So you see the scrolls. What that means is they actually give you like a free purple and a red scroll. So if you see, we have 7 and 10 in the red scrolls over there in the bottom left. And if we take this now, it'll go to 8 and 11. Being a good player, I have already run out of pots, which is always a bad thing. But anyways, the Avengers. Please. No. Okay, well, you know what? At least we made it past the second level, which is where we died last time. Actually, no, not we. Sorry, I don't want to make you guys seem like you're bad at the game. But where I died last time. Oh, please, these red goddamn nonsense. Anyways, in the Avengers Infinity War movie, I walked out of that movie with my panties on the floor. Like, I just lost them. They were a goner. Like, you call me a fanboy. Those were some panty dropping moments, if I do say so myself. Especially, you guys, like, no one can deny when Thor, no homo by the way, when Thor comes, oh, spoilers, okay, no, I won't spoil it just in case, you guys have to watch it. When Thor comes back, holy, woo, my panties were, they were flying all over the place. I don't want to spoil it because that movie is something you have to watch. It's actually just, like, actually insane. Oh, okay, so this is so I wasn't lying. This is the new guy. So as you can see, this is another Oompa Loompa next to who looks similar to the other guy. I guess he just has a bandana. But he's a reforging dude. Hey there, I work for the blacksmith. I can patch up your gear for cheap. I'm not really supposed to be here though, you know. Let's just keep that between us, okay? And so we do the thumbs up. Right, come on. How much have you got on you? So I shouldn't have used my... Actually, no, this uses gold. Never mind. I thought it used salt. But as you can see, so... Pardon me. You can pay gold and you can reforge the green text under the item. So let's look at something that we want to... I think... Let's reforge this. So critical hits deal 20% extra damage. That's actually going to be really important for us because the Twin Daggers has a guaranteed critical hit on the third consecutive strike. So that'll actually be really helpful. And if you can see, under the Reforge modifiers, there is an upgrade to plus quality. So if you can see, I think it changes the DPS. Yeah, so it almost like adds 50% to it. So it went from like 250 to 352. Freezes enemies in front of you, 100% damage to a burning target. So I don't really have a burning item right now for like this synergy, so I think I'll just keep rerolling. So that's pretty good. I think I'll just upgrade all of these to plus qualities because they're relatively cheap, and we have two extra. Oh wait, no, we have an extra mutation since I died like a madman. I think we'll take the DPS for 15 seconds after killing an enemy because that'll actually probably be really helpful. But for now, the potion refill has not been cracked yet. Maybe that happens after a boss cell. I'm guessing. Since we're so early on in the game, maybe they don't want to make it so hard on us. Well, probably because I'm just bad at the game, but you know. This is the clock tower, right? Yeah. So this is where turrets become like almost obsolete because not these dudes, but you see the dudes back there with the lightsabers. They are actually just they one-shot the towers. Like it's actually quite depressing when oh my god, I'm actually so bad at this game. Yeah, so they one-shot the towers and they basically make them obsolete, which is not the greatest level to use turrets on, but I think we can manage since we have the bear traps as well, and as you can see they do jump a lot. Yeah, that's their attack pattern actually. So if we can stop them with that, they basically are pretty. They just cannon fodder. So for now, Faker level reaction times. Haha. Okay, so there's a kebab, so we can come back for that if we lose health. We don't have any pots left over. Oh, these are doors for boss cells when you actually defeat the king. I think it's called. Yeah, the king, and then he would drop a boss cell, and then depending on how many times you've beaten him. So this has 2 on it, so I'm guessing you need 2 boss cells. But yeah, I've always been a fan of Avengers movies, but ooh, okay, this is a blueprint. Hokuto's bow. I cannot see the blueprint for some reason. Oh, that was close. I like maybe this will be a spoiler, but like I need to say this. Iron Man does not die. Even though every news outlet and their mother has been saying, oh, Iron Man will die, or like Captain America will die. Bro, shut up, alright? No, none of, like, I won't spoil anything, but like, one thing for sure is like, Iron Man doesn't die, and I was like, so glad that he didn't die, because I actually, like, Iron Man, as basic as I can be, Iron Man is actually my favorite Marvel superhero, so I was actually, you know, my nipples were getting hard when I saw that he lived, but whoa, I'm so bad at this game. Save me, good sir. Yeah, Iron Man luckily doesn't die. Maybe that's a spoiler. If so, I'm very sorry. I don't think it is though. It's not really that big, that important to the plot. Maybe it is in the next Avengers movie, but. And then, the end credit scene. Whoa. With the teaser to the Captain Marvel movie that is going to be coming out in March next year, I think. Which is, I think, like a month or 2 before the next Avengers Infinity War Part 2 movie, so oh my goodness, so hyped for Marvel movies. Marvel movies, I swear to God, they're actually just getting better and better. Like, I think it started off with actually, I don't remember chronologically which one was earlier, but Guardians of the Galaxy was godlike. Like, it injected like a comedy aspect to like the usual like fantasy action aspect of the movies. Wait, where did this come from? What the hell? And then after that, I don't know if Deadpool came out after, but and then Deadpool was also like just insanely comedy based, which was like a really refreshing for Marvel movies, because most of the time like I hate to admit it, but the Iron Man movies, story wise, he did have like the sarcastic tone in his movies, but like they weren't like purely comedy based, right? So it was more like story and action and then like 10% comedy. So like it was comedy based. I am pissing off out of here because I'm not touching you, I will die. Yeah, so after Deadpool came out, and like it just, everyone and their mothers just like had to watch that because it was like the new like thing of Marvel movies. It's like Deadpool doesn't even exist in the cinematic universe. Like really, he's like segregated in his own like well, but like, but his comedy is just goddamn like actually insane. It's amazing, and so that was actually really nice for like a good turning point for Marvel movies. And I swear to God, just after that, like even Thor's been getting like a lot more comedy injected into him, which is like actually, oh my God, Thor Ragnarok was. If you guys haven't seen it, oh my goodness, woo! Thor is actually like rising to become one of like my favorite superheroes. He's actually just, even though he is a god, I guess, it's just, oh my God, he's so many goosebump aspects in goosebump moments in all the Thor movies. But one thing that I did actually like have like wanted to pick a bone with Marvel was the what is it? The Black Panther movie. It was hyped up so well. Like I actually was so like, maybe it's just me because I'm a fanboy, but like, wow, the trailers were like, I swear to God, they were so well done. They hyped it up really well, and it's just the soundtracks. Oh my God, what's his name? I almost called him Lil Wayne. Kendrick Lamar, when he what is it? I think he picked out the songs or something like that, and he also like made some songs or produced some songs. Oh, those soundtracks were legendary. Like I'm not into rap like at all, but wow, like props to him, dude. Like if you can get someone who doesn't like rap at all to like some of the soundtracks that were in a song that like in a movie that like had mostly rap music, I want to say. Wow, dude, the dude's a legend. Like I was actually like, cause in the trailer they what is it? They leak, well not leak, but like they tease some of the soundtracks, and like that's when I was like, dude, this soundtrack is banging, dude. Holy, it's actually awesome. So yeah, like Black Panther, the trailers and everything was so good, but then like spoiler, oh actually no, I won't spoil it, but like it was a lot less like it was nowhere near as how do I say it? Like as hype as it should have been. Like the way they portrayed it in the trailers was like, I shouldn't have gone up to this. They made it look like, actually, have I been everywhere? Or I should sell that, but alright, yeah, never mind. I'll just go. Oh. They made it look like, oh my God, so good, but the actual ending, like I won't say like what happens, but like it was like really underwhelming. If I like, in my opinion, it was just not something like I could expect. Obviously, the main character winning. That's just a given, right? Hopefully, that's not a spoiler. But like obviously T'Challa was going to win, but like it's just I don't know. It felt really underwhelming. Just this backstories and everything were like really good. The enemy, like the antagonist, wow, the stories were so good. But I just don't think like they ended it with like as much oomph as they should have. And also like something that like I realized was in the movie there was no point where what is it? Like an impactful moment, if like you understand what I mean. It's more like, because like in Thor Ragnarok there was like, even in the trailer, like this isn't even like a spoiler at all, it was just in the trailer. Wow, when he's like, when Hela is like, what are you the god of again? And then he's like, he comes up with like the Odin or like the Thor power. Oh my God, that's when like you know, like wow, you get goosebumps and stuff, right? Oh, what? Excuse me. What? You can spin around. Oh god. Yeah, so like there was no like oh my god, I'm gonna die. Holy Christ! Please! Save me! Oh god. Oh god. Oh! Oh! Okay. Please, let me. Sorry, let me. I'll go back to my anecdote after. Oh, wow. Please. Oh, you do it! Oh, please! Okay, well, you know what? That was actually a really well fought game. I think, in my opinion, that was pretty good. I think that we definitely did way better than the last run. Odd kind of place though, no matter how you look at it. I imagine this will be a sight to behold when you and the collector have lit all the flasks up. So I think she's talking about these things above us, like these little jars. That's where you every time you unlock something, say we unlock the what is it? The bleeding sword. Yeah, that's right here. So as we progress through the game, more and more unlocks will show up in here, and it will actually start to look like really aesthetic, I guess, because it's like a visual representation of how much you've gone through the game. So that's a pretty nice thing to put in the game. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is a long video, 46 minutes, but hopefully I've helped you waste 46 minutes of your time, just, you know, killing it, even as background noise, whatever. But again, if you could leave any feedback in the comments below, that would be really, really nice. And I think that's it. Thank you for watching.